Hi, my name is Davide Dosi, and in this video I want to show you some custom script I wrote for May9. What is May9? May9 is a set of plugin preferences and scripts for Maya 2016. But why I have created some script, additional script to the contributors one for May9. This for make the usability more fast and more flexible. And I think adding this kind of script can really change the way and the interaction with the application of Maya. How you can find this kind of script? Are they in the preferences, in the run command preferences? And you can easily find those inside of the Windows setting preferences hotkey editor. From here, edit kit for custom scripts. As you can see, these are the list of the custom script I wrote for May9. These two tabs can let you see the actual layout. The blue, the channel one are already used hotkey. The gray is a free key to set up some new shortcuts. Under the runtime command editor tab, you can edit and create a new or delete the scripts. The scripts are created for increase the usability, of course, of Maya. I tell you before. For example, we can start from first one, clean and freeze. Very simple smell script that is called to runtime command directly. So I have the delete ch let you delete the history and freeze the transformation, resetting and freezing the transformation of the object. It's very simple to show this. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, perfect. The most easy way to show you this is create a polygon sphere. For example, as you can see, I have an input node, Alt3 to opening the node editor. In this case, the history is the connection of the nodes of the polycreate node, and of course I can change the division of this polygonal primitive, and of course I have in the channel box this one too. But you can see in this channel box I have some data inside of the x, y, and z translate. This is because this object is not in the 0 point of the world, the 0 coordinate of the world, but is created by using the interactive creation in this position. So I want to freeze and delete the history, so I press Ctrl and Enter, and as you can see I delete my history and resetting and freezing my transformation. Alright, great. Outline and multi-windows. Ctrl 0. In this case, by using Ctrl 0, I can open multiple instance of the outliner window. In this case, I can use it for have a multiple filtering or multiple vision of what's happening inside of the outliner. All right. Color management on and off. In this case, is a very fast way to have access to this command, and I have implemented into a switch 2 into toggle 2. As you can see here, I press Z in the viewport without any selection. I toggle color management. I show you this toggle later on, but this toggle call up the on and off scripts, as you say before. Up downstream, it is a support 2 is usable. I need it for go up and down in the upper shade. Very fast. I show you if I create cube, for example, or I have a complex setup and I want to see that rig very fast and easily. I create some joints. Alright, great. Alright, if I opening, I want to show my hierarchy. Up down selection is when I am, for example, in the node editor. I press Z. As you can see, it showed me the is this button. Is show me the connection for the selected nodes. All right, great. We can go over. Docker outliner, of course, is this panel, Alt 0. Docker connection is Docker connection editor and Docker set driving key in this position too. For example, Docker set driving key, I go Z, left mouse button, set driving key. As you can see, very fast, easy in this position. All right, great. From here, I can create my connection editor window too for creating and editing the connection. We can go over and so order script, right? The layout here is the way I implemented the usability of Maya for one screen. In May9 is born for with one screen in mind for those people are using Maya on a laptop, for example. Of course, you can use an undocked window and set up your secondary monitor with all control units, but in this kind of configuration, I preferring to focusing on a single monitor. So I have, as you can see here, this script from Alt 1 to Alt 7 to load up the layout and give the in-view messaging in the top of the screen. Okay. Less operation stack. This is a script that lets you view the last operation you have done in a stack of operation. This is very useful. For example, if you have extrude an object, you want to view this, you can use this script. As you can see, I have connected two hotkey, Control plus this symbol and Control plus slash. This is because I'm using an Italian keyboard and I try to matching the keyboard layout from Italian to American one. So if I press Control and Tab, you can see I can have my last stack command, in this case extrusion. All right, great. Select object move. Select object move. In this case, I have a simple support script. Alright, search mental array. As you can see, I have no load up mental array plugin by default. This is because I try to optimize the load up time and the memory use of Maya. And traditionally, you need to go to plugin manager, scroll down, find the Maya 2MR button. By using this simple script, I can load up without any kind of problem my mental array and set up it by using simply using the C button. Left mouse button, rendering mental array, set mental array. This load up the mental array plugin and setting up as primary render for my work. Clear perspective. This lets me resetting the perspective camera. Sometimes in some machine happening that the camera go over in very high number of in the world, and or there is a problem of perspective camera that not work as expected. So I have decided to use insert this script. You can load up by Scene Manager, clear persp camera. As you can see, the camera, the main camera will be recreated and positioning in the scene. Clear windows. This lets you help to when you have some problem, for example, on opening the render global preferences. This lets you clean some window and fix this problem. Sometimes it's happening that the render global will be totally clear without any kind of information, and this fix that problem. Reset UI lets you resetting the UI, of course, of Maya. Mental array, final getter, global illumination, anti-alias, low, high, medium, ultra. This is a set of configuration I have created for make the use of mental array more simple, and I think is a very good, it's a very great set of configuration, so you can change a lot of the use of indirect lighting, include or not the subspace scattering, for example, in physical sky, and so on and so forth. Quality setting for setting fast or medium or ultra quality of mental array. Of course, I have the linear workflow, and you can see the next on. The load bullet, load mask, load cache, load xgen, load soup, and so on and so forth. This area of load is some script for load up other plugin, as you can see here, load up bullet, alembic, muscle, or game pipeline, or soup for May9. Toggle component mode. This is very simple scripts for toggling the component mode. I pressed Z by using my interactive hotkey, my contextual hotkey. I can load up this script. So I select a polygonal object and press Z, or for example, I create Norbs, press Z, and so on and so forth. Alright, great. We can go over. Toggle resolution gates. This is very useful to toggle on and off the resolution gate. As you can see here, very fast. Toggle UI, alt space. This is an advanced way to toggling the UI and removing the not useful information. This lets you have only the viewport in the workflow. I have do this because I have this outliner, so I can press Ctrl space on window. For Mac platform, I double it because alt space does not work in the Mac OS version, and you need to use Ctrl plus space to toggling the viewport. Toggle local tumble, very interesting. Alt slash. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. In this case, I can local tumble around an object. I can show you in a very fast way. Object or component. Control duplicate. When you use Maya, you need to select an object, press F, tumble around this object or this one. Okay, I have created a very handy script that lets you automatize it. Alt. Alright, and now, as you can see, I have the rotation around the object I have selected. This is working on the component too. If I select some vertex, as you can see, I can tumbling around this vertex, and so on and so far. Very useful, easy way to interact with it. Like close Bookmark Editor, right? All right, we are in toggle tumble with this hotkey. Toggle UV. This case is a functional. This functional script for the toggling of UV. You can use it in the UV text editor. If you can press Alt 4 for UV, and I think is the way toggle UV. Right, I can go inside and outside of the UV directly by using this button here. Very useful and fast way to toggling on and off the UV. Toggle color management. In this case, as you can see, I run up that the script you saw before with the the left mouse Z and left mouse button toggle color management, as you can see, is a toggle script that lets you opening one or other on and off color management. Create buffering. This create a group buffer. Is useful in rigging mode. I can select two objects, go here, create a buffer, and they are parented inside of a buffer group. Curve from edges. This is a script for load up the rain curves I show in the contributors video. Expand shape. In this case is a tool for have the I let's see, for example, press Shift T for load up my assigned material. I can change the color of this material. I can go inside of the hyper shade. The script you have seen is show shade, lets you to, when you are with mouse in the hypershade panel, you can select the material, press Z, the contextual hotkey, and run up this script. So as you can see, I can show the shade because it show me the graph editor, the shade editor, sorry, the shade network inside of the work area of the hypershade, and in this area is opening up an attribute editor with the object, with the material highlighted and pre-selected. Excel brain shape, I showed this in the other video of the contributors. Switch color management. This is a script I use in previous version of May9 when I have multiple rendering, but in this release of May9 there is no Arnold, for example, or order render. So it's a script that load up based on the render you are using, but in this case is disabled and is not in use in this version. Flatten surfaces, I'll let you oh, very good. This is very interesting. Flatten surface let you create a surface from a set of curves. It use Bevel Plus to do that, but Bevel Plus always let you give you always a depth for the lettering. But if I create text, for example, Maya, as you can see here, sometimes is need to have only the inside the polygons from this curve without have an extrusion. So using the classical Bevel Plus is useful, but sometimes all these polygons are not needed. So you can select these two curve and use my flat surface script for having only the face, the front face of the curves. So here I can, for example, extrude these faces and having some thickness. Great. And you can have the lettering without any kind of other extrusion or bevel, very clean, very sharp lettering, or you can use it on any planar curve or set of curves. It's very handy way to do this kind of job. Subcluster X is I showed this in the contributors video. Revert to save, very simple. I can revert my scene to the state I have saved it. Sphere, control duplicated, save my scene. Test, yes, and now I can delete this. Now press Ctrl Alt and Z, and you want to revert the last state of save? Yes, very simple, fast. Open subdivision adaptation, open subdivision. These are sets of script for set up the open subdiv in the proper way. For example, if I create a cube and I divide it by 2, and I press 3, and I want to take this edge. Alright, and now I press Z and the right mouse button and go under create set editor. I want to, oops, sorry, I have leave this alone, new set, for example. Perfect. As you can see, now I am using my my open subdiv, but if I select this and press Z and right mouse button again, subdivision, you can see I can setting up every kind of configuration for my open subdiv. For example, opening the adaptative, and for example, using or not displacement on OpenCL, and so on and so forth. Very, very, very handy script for using the open subdiv inside of my. I'm going to press Z, release Z, and the key editor for this kind of elements. What is this? I'm going to keep press and release is Z, as you know. This will let you opening the key manager, of course, as you can see here. But what I'm not no, sorry, I have created a little problem here. I need to go on release and only use Z. No, right. So, and I need to save this change. Sorry, but probably what you want to do, what you want to know, what is the Shift Alt and Q, Control Alt Shift and Q for reset, reload the MM key. Sometimes can be happening that marquee menu remain on the screen, and this is a little error. So you can use this hotkey for restarting the MM key. Manipulator toggle, this is very powerful, let you using the manipulator based on the tilde, based on the world of the normal of selection. For example, I can create a sphere to show you this functionality. Very good. As you can see, I can press my face, W for the manipulator, and I can use my tilde now for switch back and forth the manipulators. This works with all the manipulators inside of Maya, and I think it's very smart way to do this interaction. Polyvision, see, this is another simple script. Let's you adding division. I can create again the same setup for text, and I create again the flat surfaces, and I want to hide my lettering, my nerves curve, and I have only the letter. So as you can see now, I don't have any face inside. Is an end-on face in this case. So I can use this. I can select my letter, press Z and the right mouse button, and add division to this letter. In this way, I can add the division. By the option, you can have the fast way to set up how if you want make the topology less or more defined. This lets you use the former on this kind of object, so I can load up my deformers nonlinear, for example. I can create a band for my curvature for my lettering, and this can be useful when you want to interact with face load up created by the nerves curve. Select multi-component. This is very fast way I can show you earlier. This convert selection into a multi-component. Press Z, I can select multi-component. Select object material. This lets you select directly the object material. In this case, I think this is not connected. I can try to do this from here. Sorry. Yes, of course, it's not connected. But this can, in further update, probably can add it. Select camera. This is let you select camera are you using at the moment. For example, now I'm using perspective camera. It's important to not have any selection, and now I can use my Z to select my camera, the actual camera, and I have the property. If I am in the front, for example, yeah, press Z again. As you can see, now you select the front camera and give me the parameter of that camera. It's a really interesting way to use it. Look through selected object. This lets you look through selected object, of course. I have connected into Scene Manager. No, sorry, delete history. At the moment I don't have connect to, I think so. Bifrost color set. This add color sets on control velocity for Bifrost fluids. Continuous emission and non-continuous emission, mesh, non-mesh, gravity, no gravity. That's our sets of preferences for Bifrost to have it from use or not use gravity, and so on and so forth. List input operation let you have the list of the input operation for an object. This lets you show the history of the object, of course, in this way. And particle, no gravity, gravity, self no collide, and particle self collide. In this case, is a set of preferences for particle. You can run up this by the marquee menu, of course. For example, I will show you in the Bifrost. If I create a sphere, and now I create Bifrost liquid, for example. Very good. I want to change this option. I don't want to have gravity off, and now select my elements, dynamics. Sorry for that, I selected two objects together, and now I want to remove from, sorry, not from here, dynamics, continuous emission off, right, on the object. Now I have in a simulation without that not use gravity and is not falling down. This is very fast way to interact with Bifrost, of course. If I want re-adding the gravity, I can select the Bifrost simulation and activate my gravity on, and now I have my gravity back again. So very fast way to use the Bifrost and set up a Bifrost simulation directly from my marquee menu by Z and the right mouse button. Alright, great. Close up the scene to not compute all the Bifrost simulation. Surface collide, all of the option, of course, surface snap are advanced option too. Bookmark Editor let you opening the Bookmark Editor for the current camera. This is under Scene Manager, edit bookmark, it's here. Add image plane. This is very useful tool. Lets you opening and set up the image plane for the current camera. So I can, for example, using my Z left mouse button, add image plane, select an element, and as you can see, my image plane is on the camera. I can do this in any kind, in any camera. Of course, at the moment I don't know, this is an empty untitled IFF file, but it's work. As you can see, I have an image plane for the press camera, for the front, side, and so on and so far. Very, very good. I have the brush. This area lets you, using in more productive way the polyFX. In this case, you have brush, snap the brush on the surface of an object, and so on and so far. Is in a set of preferences on the brush, the PaintFX. For example, if I create a sphere and I want to adding to it PaintFX, I want to run up the visor by this Merkey menu, and using, for example, some grasses, B to load up it more great. I probably better use this one. Alright, as you can see, the stroke do not stay attached to the sphere in this case, so I can select it and using the Z and the right mouse button, and from here surface snap on, and now you can see the PaintFX there. Try to stay more closely with the surface of the object. This works by change the preferences of the current selected PaintFX. Of course, I have other possibility to use occupy attraction or surface collide, and so on and so far. At image plane, modifier occupied volume. This is related to PaintFX 2. Viewport UV, this is a script I use for integrate a sub-function into the viewport. I show this in the contributors video, but it's very cool. I want to create it again. It takes a little time. Very, very simple way to now can work with this UV directly in the viewport, and so show see in this sphere how change the position of the UV based on this is too much self-selection. Alright, great. And as you can see now, I can move these elements on the plane. As you can see, I can stretch and deform the UV directly from viewport. Universal duplicate. This script lets you duplicate an object or extrude or based on selection. So if I create a sphere and Control D, as you can see, I can duplicate it, but if I selecting a face, Control D, I can extrude and so on and so far. This work on NURB surface too. If I create a NURB sphere and selection some oh sorry, not so surface patch, select on surface patch, Control D, I can duplicate this surface patch too. This is a good way to duplicate object. Really like Softimage workflow. ZX Dynamics, the text parent master, I show this one under the contributor video. Average skin weight, this is in the contributor videos too. Symmetric strain 2, close hypershade lets you restart the hypershade in some circumstances. This because I need to refresh the hypershade when change sheen or open a sheen or create a new sheen. Red9 animation utility. These are related to Red9. I showed this in the contributor video. And the last script I create for May9 is absolutely the render curve. This lets you convert into pipe the curve. Sorry, you can create a circle. Press Z and right mouse button, curve to polygons to connect and create a polygonal object that can be rendering inside of render view. That's it. Of course, another things I create for this for my May9 configuration is the long series marking menu. You have around 15 marking menu, and from here you can see all of them and see how I have defined, how I can combine poly with curve, opening, editing, and working directly in this way. Thanks for your attention. I hope you found all this stuff useful, and we can see in the next video. Bye.